That's right. It is time to get into some matchups here, and we're kicking things off with the New England Patriots traveling to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Both teams at 2-3. The Browns are favorites in this game by 2.5 points with an over/under of 43.5. Aaron, there is no place we start. We don't start Patriots games off anywhere else. But talking about that says the Cowboys and Eagles. That's wrong. We don't start this off anywhere else but Bailey Zappi here. He has come in and replaced Mac Jones.
For 1.
That's me just really screwing the pooch here. Right. I really hope the predictions graphics are not wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. Actually, they're right. Great. Bailey Zappi, second career start. Aaron, what do you expect to see from the Zapster here in start number 2?
I don't know what to expect, but I expect much of what we've seen from game 1. I think he's going to be smart with the football because I think that's what Bill Belichick in this offense kind of breeds from a quarterback. So I don't expect a lot of turnovers or anything. He has the arm talent. And we've talked about, is there a real difference between him and Mac Jones? To be honest, I think he's a little bit more athletic than Mac Jones. I think his arm talent is even a little bit better. He's not as accurate, but I do think he has the arm talent. I expect him to play like Bailey Zappi. Like I really do. I expect him to play like Bailey Zappi. I love the graphic. Listen, Bailey Zappi did a lot in college, and I get it was a smaller school, but he threw the ball around the yard. This is not a guy that's inexperienced in throwing. This is not for Vinny would say like a Trey Lance where he didn't throw the ball a lot and we're not sure of what he's capable with his arm. Like we saw this guy fling the football around. Now it's just about being smart in the NFL, understanding schemes, understanding concepts, getting to your reads, knowing your hot routes, things like that. And I think with the team that lacks weapons on the outside, if they keep it simple, which New England's offense, it's simple. It's not Brady's offense anymore. I think there could be some success. So I expect a good day from him. I'm not saying he's going to be some world beater. I'm not going to say he's going to go out there and he's going to throw, 5,000 yards and all this stuff, but it's the Cleveland Browns. They have talent, but they can be had. We've seen teams, move the ball in them. They just got rid of their defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken, and brought in somebody or bringing in somebody else. So I think he'll have a good day. I like some Zappy.
All hail the Zapster. Not anything flashy in terms of the stat category, but just enough to keep them afloat. And maybe where's the quarterback competition in New England? Start Bailey Zappi over Mac Jones. That's going to start coming up now if he can do well here. AJ on the Brown side of things, they lost last week to the Chargers in a tight matchup. It was exactly what we thought the game would look like, lots of running. But it came down to Jacoby Brissett. And now facing his former team in the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick seems to find a way to neutralize your best player on offense. And that's Nick Chubb for this team. Do you think the Browns can overcome that? And how do you see the Browns finding a way to win this game if they neutralize Nick Chubb?
I was really hoping you were going to ask the question the way you typed it, but that's okay.
It's pretty much the same thing. I just worded it different.
Yeah. Well, the answer was going to be protection if you asked it the way you worded it, but it's still the same answer. Protection. That's how they stop this defense. That's how they stop what New England's going to be best at. You get that. You win this game in the trenches because what you do is by running the ball. And if they have to take care of the run game, honestly, that makes New England's defense feel a little bit more comfortable because they already are comfortable and confident in their secondary. They've made some opportunistic plays. Maybe they're not the absolute best at it, but their defense has been trending up each single week. Now, Nick Chubb is not somebody that you just stop. Nick Chubb is somebody you temper. But then you have to deal with Kareem Hunt. So everything for the Browns is pointing that they can still run their game plan and still, I won't say have their way with this defense, but still feel comfortable within their game plan and their identity. Run the ball through Nick Chubb, get Kareem Hunt in there to spell and do what he does best. And that allows Jacoby Brissett, a guy who knows this Patriots team a little bit, where he came up, and sure, it's a little different now, but allows him to be the balanced game manager that he is. He's going to make some plays with Amari Cooper. He's going to make some plays with Donovan Peoples-Jones, undoubtedly, in my opinion. But this game, like many for teams that, one on the Patriots are a defensive team and two on the Browns as a running team, this game takes place in the trenches.
Yeah, and this should be good.
I just wanted to clarify. Joe Woods was not fired yet. He's been under pressure by the Browns to get things right defensively. He was not fired. It was the Carolina Panthers defense coordinator who was fired.
Well, I mean, I understand why he's under the microscope. I mean, this is a defense. This defense, and we say it on paper, has a lot of talent. I've raved about their secondary for 2 years now because I thought it would come to fruition by now. And they've just been very inconsistent. It's going to allow a guy like Bailey Zappi to feel comfortable if he can get a delay of game touchdown 2 weeks in a row. That would be very nice for Bailey Zappi. And this is the defense that can happen on. Yeah, I threw a little shade. Just a little.
Yeah, I think that Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. That's it right there. That's it right there. Okay, let's get into predictions then. AJ, who you got?
I am actually going to take the Patriots in this one. I think they escape with the win 24-20.
Okay. All right. Aaron?
Yeah, this one's a tough one for me because I do like Belichick against just teams like this. I think this is the games the Patriots win. But I'm going with the Browns here. I think the running game prevails. I think the Browns win 23-17. I think, like you just mentioned, it's a lot of Nick Chubb. It's a lot of Kareem Hunt. Jacoby Brissett going a revenge game against the Patriots. Going up against that defense, I really like the Amari Cooper matchup. He cooks everybody, especially in man coverage. Ask J.C. Jackson. But I think Cleveland's team is good. They struggle in some situations, some games that cost them games, but I think this game is close. I think it's low scoring, and I think Cleveland finds a way to pull it out at home, 23-17.
I am on the side of the Patriots here. I think the Patriots end up winning this game 19-14. I think it's a very low scoring game. I don't think it's a very clean game from either team. I guess I am leaning heavily into the Bill Belichick narrative of stopping your number one guy, keying in on that. And like Aaron said, though, Amari Cooper is still a great player. Like he torches dudes, and Jacoby Brissett has been known to find him, and that could be a big factor in this game. But I just have a hard time putting my faith in Jacoby Brissett. He's done a good job in Cleveland. He's been keeping them afloat and doing exactly what they need to do do exactly what he needs to do before Deshaun Watson comes back. But in this game, I don't know. I guess I'm riding with that narrative that Bailey Zappi is going to push for the starting, not push realistically for the starting job, but make this thing interesting and get his second win with New England Patriots. They win this one 19-14.